So welcome to 3.6. In 3.6, we're going to make scale drawings. So we're looking down at the sky at a bedroom, and I've put the bedroom on a grid here. And we're going to do that in a bunch of the problems here, and you'll see why in a second. So size of a new bedroom. What are the actual dimensions of the room? Okay, so it's 4 inches equals by 7 inches. Now, in these pictures, the scale is, in this particular one, it's 1 inch equals 6 feet. But also there's something else I want you to realize. This is 4 inches. So there's 4 boxes there. So it's 4 boxes, and 1 box equals 1 inch also. Okay, so there's 4 boxes long, and it's 4 inches, right? And so we could do this one in our head, but let's just show the unit conversion. Right, so it's 4 inches, 4 boxes, which is 24 feet. So this is 4 inches on the drawing, but is 24 feet in reality. And this one, which is 7 inches, same scale, 6 feet equals 1 inch, is 42 feet in reality, even though it was 7 inches. Right, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. And you'll see that throughout the problems today. So here is on the left, something we did in the last lesson, right? If I told you this was 18 feet by 12 feet, 18 feet, and we're using 1 inch equals 6 feet again, you would make that this is 3 inches in a drawing with the scale of 1 inch equals 6 feet. And we actually, I think, went the other way, but it's the same idea. And if you had this side was 12 feet, the math here would say this would be 2 inches. So now you're going to have to make the drawing. Now, instead of getting out a ruler and drawing it with a ruler, we could do it with a grid, and that's what we're going to do. So in this grid, each box is worth an inch. So to make 8, now, right, I don't have 18. I can't make it 18 by 12, but I can make it 3, right? 3 inches. If this is 3 boxes, where 1 box is 1 inch by 2 inches, and this is a scale drawing of the larger room represented there. Now we're going to go over all this again. Okay, so find the distance between points A and B. So between them is 1 unit, we're going to say. It's 1 box or 1 unit from A to B, or B to A, either direction. Find the distance between C and D, right? So that's 1, 2, 3 units. Now find the distance between E and F. Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 units. So this was a 10 by 10 grid. That's easy enough. Now, it turns out once I start making turns, all of a sudden I get wrong answers, students. So we're going to go over counting the turns on this screen. So how far is it from G to H? Right? It's 1, 2. That counts as 2. We're going around that corner. 3, 4. So it's 4 units between G and H. Okay? Right now, so what is the distance between J and K? So 1 box, 2 boxes. We turn the corner 3, 4, 5. Turn the corner 6, 7, 8, 9 units. Make sure you can do that accurately. Right? It's the number of boxes between J and K. So it's 9 units from J to K or K to J. So now we're going to draw a path between points L and M and find its length. Now there are many different paths you could take. So let's take the simplest one. Let's go that way. And so let's do that. So these are 10 by 10. That'll make life easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 2 more. So that one is 12 units. Right? You could have also done ones where it went maybe 5 over, down 1, 5 over more, and down like that. That's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's still 12 units. right? Because we still went one of the most direct routes. Now you also could have done something ridiculous like that. We're not going to do that, right? That's way longer than 12 units. We're trying to get there as quickly as possible. But there are more than one path to get there as quickly as possible. You also, there are many combinations of 12 that will get there in 12 units. That one is also 12 units. You could count it, and there are, right, because it's 1, turn the corner, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 units between L and M if you go the most direct routes. All right, so draw the shortest path possible between points N and P and find its length. Again, there are many paths, but as long as you're always going directly there, right? You're not going in the wrong direction. You're not doubling back, right? It should be the shortest path. So the easiest one will go down this way and over that way. So how far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn the corner, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 units. You can't get there any faster than 11 units. And you could try various other ones, right? You could go, say, this way and down that way. That's going to come out as 11 units. Let's just show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 units. Map below was made so the side of one box equals half a mile. Find the actual distance between points Q and R. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. And 7 units, or 7 boxes, I guess I'll have white boxes since I did that in the 7 boxes. And the conversion factor is 1 box is half a mile. Now, we're going to talk more about this. You can have a fraction and a fraction. The boxes cancel, and it's 7 times 1/2. 1/2 over 1 is 1/2, right? So what's 7 times 1/2? Well, it's 7 halves. Whoops, not 7 1/2. 7 halves, right? Which is 3.5 miles between Q and R. If one box is half a mile, with 7 of those half miles. All right, so let's try following the path, find the actual distance points C and S and T. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 boxes, we'll say this time. It's still half a mile for one box. So this is half times 10. Well, you can just do that in our head. It's 5 miles. Okay. The map below was made so that one box equals 1/4 of a mile. Following the path, find the distance between points U and V. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13 boxes or 13 units times 1/4. 1/4 of a mile equals 1 box. So it's 13 times 1/4, which is 13 fourths. 12 fourths is 3, so it's 3 1/4 miles, right? You always have to put units on. Okay, so now finally you're going to make some drawings. The side of one box equals 4 feet. Make a scale drawing of the room below. So now, right, this is 10 by 10 each time. So you don't have room for 18 and 12. It's got to be smaller than that. So now we're going to use one box equals 4 feet. So, right, 12 feet times one box equals 4 feet equals 3 boxes, right? You're dividing by 4. So this side will be 3 boxes long. This side, 18 feet times one box equals 4 feet. Right? You'll cancel. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. You get 9 halves or 4.5 boxes. All right, so now we have to make this side 3 boxes, this side 4.5 boxes. Now we can do it anywhere in the grid. I'm always going to do it in the top left corner. So I need to go 3 boxes over no, not 3 boxes over. I need to go 4.5 boxes over, right? Because this, let me use colors. The bottom and top here are 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and halfway. So right about there. And then this side is 3 boxes. So then I have to go down, right? So 1, 2, 3. So let's see that. So these sides are 3 boxes. And these sides are 4.5 boxes. And so that's the drawing. That's the scale drawing. So we go 3 by 4.5 is the same as 12 by 18. You're made a scale drawing. And this way, using the grid, we don't have to get the ruler out. All right, so let's do the same thing here. The side of one box equals 2 feet. Make a scale draw, same room. Right, so now instead of, well, let's do this in a totally different color. So now, right, so 12 feet, we're doing one box is 2 feet, right? So we can see that you're going to need 6 boxes for the 12-foot side, this side. And then let's do the other one, purple. The 18-foot, it's 1 box and 2 feet. And we have 9 boxes, right? Same room, different scale, right? So now we're going to do 9 boxes the long way, right? The long way. So we're going to go, it's 10. So we know we're going, all right, that's helpful. We have to go 9 boxes over, and then we need to go 6 boxes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these sides are 6, and these sides are 9, right? And we used, right, this one is twice as big as the first one, because 4.5 times 2 is 9, and 3 times 2 is 6. Well, it's not feet. It's, right, it's 6 boxes by 9 boxes. Okay. You've made a scale drawing. Let's try another one. 1 box equals 5 feet here. Okay, so 40 feet, 1 box, 5 feet. Cancel the feet. You got 8 boxes that way. And then 12.5. Now remember I told you, fractions are your friend. That's 12.5. 0.5 is a half. Now if you want to do it with decimals, I'll do it with decimals in a second. This is 25 halves. Times 1 box equals 5 feet. Oh, look at that. Fractions were our friend. This was feet, by the way. I should have written that. So the 5 cancels, and that becomes 5, and this becomes 5 halves, or 2.5 boxes. So we're going to go 2.5 boxes this way, and we're going to go 8 boxes that way. So these are 10, so we're going to go over 8. I did 10 minus 2 in my head. Hopefully you did the same. And then we have to go down 2.5 boxes. Right, so there's 2 boxes, so we got to go halfway down the next one. And again, you can make these anywhere, but it's way easier just to make it in one of the corners. Well, I should have used a straight edge because Mr. Ben can't draw a straight line. Okay, so there it is. And there's our scale drawing of this, using the scale of 1 box equals 5 feet. So when you draw these, you have to pay attention to what scale you are asked for. And so we should have 2.5 boxes by 8 boxes. All right, so draw the shortest possible path between points W and X, avoiding any obstacles. I have a lightning bolt, and I don't know what the other thing is, a big blob. And so, look, right, so we're going to go, and you can go as short as possible. Well, as long as there are many different paths, right? They're all going to be the same length as long as you don't repeat yourself. Don't ever go in the wrong direction. So, but that's one path. So let's see how long mine is. 1, 2, 3, turn the corner. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's 16 boxes or 16 units. All right, and there is no way to get there quicker than 16 boxes. So now if it's 1 box equals 1/5 of a mile. So 16 boxes times 1 box is 1/5 of a mile. So it's 16 times 1/5. That's all that happens. You multiply across. You get 16. Yes, you get 16/5 over 1, but it doesn't matter. 16/5 over 1 is 16/5. So 15/5 is 3. So this is 3 1/5, right? So find the actual distance. It was 3 1/5 miles. It was 16 boxes. It was 3 1/5 miles. All right, using a scale of 1 box equals 4 feet. Make a scale drawing a rectangular 40-foot by 10-foot room. So this is not to scale, but so this is 10 foot by 40 foot. All right, now I've made this math really easy, right? 10 feet, and then we're going to do 4 feet is 1 box. And this is 4 feet equals 1 box. So the feet cancel, and so that's going to go 10 boxes this way. That's nice and easy. 10 boxes this way equals 10 boxes. And this way you get 10/4, but we can cancel and make it 5 halves. 5 halves is 2.5 boxes. Okay, I got to write 2.5 correctly. 2.5 boxes. So it's 10 boxes the long way. Notice my original drawing was no way to scale. 2.5 boxes that way. And so that is 2.5 by 10 is the same as 40 by 10. All right, make a scale drawing using the scale equals 1 box equals 2 feet. All right, so the ones that are 8, right? That, oh, by the way, that symbol means feet, if you don't know that. So that's 2 feet equals 1 box. So each of those are going to be 4 boxes long. Anywhere it says 8, it's going to be 4 boxes. You can guess then, right, that anywhere it says 16, it's going to be 8 boxes long. Okay, so this is 8 boxes. So I'm going to go down and do 8 boxes, remembering these are always 10 by 10. In this lesson, they're always 10 by 10. And then this one is 4 boxes. Then we have to go down another 4 boxes, and then over another 4 boxes, and down another 4 boxes, and then hopefully this one will be over 8, which it is. And so it's 8 by 8 by 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 boxes. Good luck with the homework.